So just about set now. Getting the nod on the mound, J.T. Ginn. Chris, you don't have to dig too deep into the numbers to see how good he's been.
Oh, he's been nearly untouchable. Kind of a silent assassin out there. Just goes to work, and guys look up. It's deep into the ball game, and they haven't been able to scratch anything off of this guy. So look for him to do the same thing today. Maybe go the distance. Maybe hand it over to the bullpen at the end and try to get that W.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Just swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, base is empty. That one almost got him. Hit hard. That gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Juan Soto with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Aaron Judge at the plate, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and there's 2 away. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Misses outside, 1-0. Ginn, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. The pitch. And a foul ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Hard hit left side. They take the force out. That's out number 3. The Yanks lead 1, and now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Oakland and getting to start, Garrett Cole. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled. Batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Lawrence Butler leading things off. It takes a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The wind of the pitch. Inside, almost got him. Right-hander kick steals. And that's down and away.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Kicks and deals. Way high. Right through there, got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Next to hit, Brent Rooker. Liner, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second safely. Brent Rooker with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Lou. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
One out, runner at second. Shea Langoliers will hit next. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Off the mark there. And that is ball one. Runner at second here, one gone. Out towards left center. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's two away.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
And time now to check out the A's lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup, hitters who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, it can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
Man on second, two down.
Ball one.
And that one fouled off. And he deals.
Two balls, two strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. We move to the second here in Oakland. No score. Back here in the East Bay. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Again, back to work. And there's a ball. And a big swing and a miss.
Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yeah, exactly.
The line to kick the pitch. A little bit high. It's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Giancarlo Stanton with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Jason Dominguez now at the plate. That's in there. 0-1. Here comes a pitch. Up and in. 1-1. Good eye right there. The 2-1. Foul ball there. Stanton gets his lead at first with nobody out. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
That is the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
You know, Boog, from time to time, players mix up their routine if things aren't going their way, and Rizzo is no exception. When he was in a slump in 2020.
Runner on the go. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Second inning here, no score. Oh, 0-2 now. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. And another ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Wouldn't chase that time.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Here's Jose Trevino. In there, and it's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering upstairs. Runners on the move. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. Stays alive. Next pitch just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab, 2 away down.
Batting up, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe.
In the grand scheme of things, this at bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at bat.
Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike.
1 strike.
First and second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2, digging in from Oakland, Zach Geloff. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Judge going back. Hits the fence. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Coming home. The relay to the plate. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Batting up, the shortstop,
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Out towards right center field. Torres on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one ripped. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double. Tyler Soderstrom with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Tyler Nevin up next for the A's. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Righty to the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. Outside low. And a count 1-2. kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. 1 left for Oakland. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
I tell you what, I think we all just jumped across that line.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Gleyber Torres.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
A little bit low. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the right-hander deals. And another ball. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. The other way. And he can't make the play. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. And now it's Juan Soto. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Soto's batting stance oozes with personality. It's one of the most recognizable in the game, Boo.
There's the strike at the knees. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
1 down, base is empty.
Oh, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Man at second with 1 away. Here comes Aaron Judge. First time up was a pop out. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Soto over at second, 1 down. Now 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first. Judge out on the play.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Now a fly ball to right center. Sizes this one up. And that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Nick Allen. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. outside.
1-0.
And that's ball one.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Righty delivers. Fouled off. He was late. The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Lawrence Butler getting ready to hit. Struck out looking his first time. And that's outside. And that's ball one.
No strike.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Pitch misses. 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one missed. And a 4-pitch walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now Brent Rooker doubled his first time up. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. Because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And that's a little bit high. And it's a ball and a strike. In there at the knees for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Chopped left side. To first. And they get the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened. So you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Fly to left his first time. That one off the mark. 1-0.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Fastball for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Just missed. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Back in Oakland, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Giancarlo Stanton. The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Finds its way through, base hit.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Go ahead run on base. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Jason Dominguez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Fastball for a strike. Now the 0-1. Fall off foul. At the belt and fires.
Oh. 1 and 2.
Stanton gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2 and 2.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. And another ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Anthony Rizzo waiting to hit for the Yankees. 3-2. He fouls it off. Will do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one the other way. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Jason Dominguez with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
First and second, no outs. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. The pitch. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Left-hand batter waits. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One and 2 here. And that's in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that is a big first out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up with 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Got the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Jose Trevino with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
One down. And now Anthony Volpe. Golden opportunity right here. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 2 zip. Anthony Volpe with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. That misses the zone. Ball one. And the righty deals. High fly ball out to center field. Settles under it. He's got it. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Juan Soto.
Soto reached 500 walks faster than anyone in baseball history. This guy is a once-in-a-generation type player.
And a foul ball. And a good eye there. That one finds the zone, and a count 1-2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's nothing. Bottom of the 4th, so here's the cleanup hitter for Oakland, number 28.
After scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And here it comes. Fights it off, you'll see another. The wind and the pitch.
Ball 1. 1 ball. 2 strikes.
In the dirt, and the count is 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Oh, great grab on the dive. The throw, low throw, and he can't take it out.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. In the air, right side of the infield. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next for Oakland, the shortstop,
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Flied out his first time. Wilson, 22 years old, a former first-round pick in 2023. Cole checks over to first, and he's back. Line drive. That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Jacob Wilson with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one is absolutely belted way back there. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. His first homer of the year is 3-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair off and out.
Here's Tyler Nevin to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's outside. Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. The pitch.
That's a ball.
Inside, almost got him. Three-two on the way. Headed down the line. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he deals. On the ground to third, and he can't come up with it.
Yeah, he's in there.
Now back, the third baseman.
Next up for the A's, Nick Allen. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one hammered. That's back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Nick Allen with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So the Oakland lineup turns over. Next is the designated hitter, Lawrence Butler. First pitch misses. Right-hander kicks, deals.
No,
And there's a ball.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Still only one out here in the inning. Sliced hard but foul. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
2 on, 1 out. Battling here as he fouls it away. Righty to the plate. Way inside. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one is lifted in the air. That's a base hit. Run scores. Oh, he throws it away. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
So 1 out with 2 aboard, and now Brent Rooker 1 for 2. And a foul ball.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
The 0-1.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Balls it in to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Athletics 4 and the Yankees 2. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Joey Estes. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, for sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
And a pitch. Judge in the box again, takes the strike.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Aaron Judge with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Hit in the air, center field. Gets under it. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Giancarlo.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Inside, just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 40 up and loosening in the pen. Number 38 warming up as well. Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. Judge, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Strikes. Two gone now.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Dominguez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Pitch is in there, and it's 1-1. Swing and a base hit. Throw, and it gets away. And that keeps the inning alive.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
First and second, two down. And next for New York, Anthony Rizzo. A strikeout and a walk. That one a little bit high. Ball one. Two on, two outs, and fouled off. And the pitch.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The Athletics leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Slider for a strike.
A little frustrated with the strike zone.
Just misses there. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Righty delivers. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Yanks strand a pair. Still down by a count of 4-2. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Oakland cleanup hitter, number 28. Cole back to work. Ground ball left side. And that squirts through. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Safe at second. Up next for the A's. That one fouled off. Oakland looking to add another. Last half of inning number 5.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Man at second.
Drilled to right, way up there, and that 6-2.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
But I'm still just nothing you do me. In my dream, like it's not what it seems. Sometimes just stuck in these screens when everyone else.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Garrett Cole is done in this one. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Mark Leiter Jr. takes over on the mound, on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Wilson stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Judge makes the grab on the run.
Now back, the first baseman.
So up next, Tyler Soderstrom. He's already homered in this game. That one misses, and that's ball one.
Ball, no strike.
And a pitch. Foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Tyler Nevin. That one at the knees for a strike. That's outside, and now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. And another ball. Two outs, base is empty. That misses the zone. Full count now. Two outs. Gets under and pops it up. Rizzo makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The A's with a 2-run blast. Now a 6-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
Criminal, critical, physical, any kind of man.
Top 6, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Trevino.
Jose Trevino.
The wind of the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Geloff. Now a jump throw. Now he launches a throw over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
For the offense, that's basically as good as a leadoff double. You got a man in scoring position. Great chance to put something on the board right now. So we'll see how they approach it. On the mound, he's feeling some early pressure that he's got to try to work through.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. That's in there. Strike one. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Man at second. Right through there for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike three.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Missed with a changeup, and the count even 1-1. Popped up. Soderstrom in position. Puts it away for the out.
Now the designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now.
You know, Boog, as a 20-year-old, this guy hit 2 home runs in the World Series. And the only players younger than Soto to hit World Series home runs are Andrew Jones, Miguel Cabrera, and Mickey Mantle.
Fastball for a strike. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Kyle Muller appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Trevino on at second with 2 down. Breaking ball inside. And 1-1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. Just off the outside part of the plate.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Rip to third. Throws to first. They get the out on Soto. And that is that. So it's no runs on no hits. 2 errors and a runner left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the A's 6 and the Yankees 2. And we're back. Leading off, Nick Allen.
The third baseman, Allen.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. And the righty deals. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Butler,
1-0.
the next to hit, takes outside. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Next pitch is outside. Just missed. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brent Rooker, 1 for 3. In there. That's strike 1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
He swings and fouls one off. Kicks and fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Langoliers, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. And that will end the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the A's 6 and the Yankees 2. Back here in the East Bay, it's Aaron Judge now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And ball 1 to Judge.
1 ball.
The Yankees looking to rally. And a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard.
The first baseman,
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. There's a strike.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Judge on at first, nobody out. That's down and in. A slider missed. Foul ball there. One, 2 now. Bounce to the right side. There's one. Throws from his knees. Goes to second. Safe there.
now batting, right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Fastball for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Well struck right field. That's back. And that one is out of here. He sends one out the opposite way. It's 6-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Righty reliever out of the pen, number 40. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Jason Dominguez will hit next. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. And there's the strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are two down.
Up next for the Yankees.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Base is empty, two away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of inning number 7. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. In the air out towards right center. On his way over, makes the catch, inning over. Giancarlo Stanton flexing that big-time power swing. It's now a 6-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Clay Holmes. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 35, Clay Holmes.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Oakland.
The center fielder.
Holmes in his 6th season, 31 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2011. The pitch. And that one is in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Tommy Kahnle up and throwing. Heel getting loose as well. The pitch. Just missed. Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike. There's a strike. The pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Judge makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Now back, second baseman.
Digging in for Oakland, Zach Geloff. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Got him. 2 down. Two outs, bases empty. Jacob Wilson digs in now. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
Clearly, it was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses inside. The count now 2-2. That one the other way. He's got it. And that is out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. 8th inning coming up. It's the A's 6 and the Yankees 4. Back in Oakland, we go to the 8th. Now here is Jose Trevino. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The bat, number 11. Anthony Volpe.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
1-0.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And that's in there at the knees. And another ball.
2-1.
Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The tying run at the plate. Hit weakly on the ground. Off balance speed, there's one. Over to first, safe.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Michel Otañez. This is his first appearance of the season. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Save! And now a man into scoring position.
This is something that will happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And that's outside. Juan Soto on deck for the Yankees. with the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Not afraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
And now here is Juan Soto. This guy with light tower power. Swing and a tapper. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. The Yanks lead 1. They trail it here 6-4. Bottom of the 8th. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Tyler Soderstrom. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Swinging a foul straight back. And here it comes. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And he deals. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now back, left field, Tyler Nevin.
Now the left fielder, Tyler Nevin. On the ground to the left. Jazz tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back, the third baseman, Nick Allen.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Nick Allen. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Pitch is in the dirt, 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Up the middle, collected by Torres. Throw not in time, and he's safe.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
And next is the designated hitter, Lawrence Butler. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs. There's a swing and a drive. Going, gone. A 2-run homer. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 8-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 2 away with nobody on. Digging in for Oakland, Brent Rooker. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Up and in, and it's 1-1. And there's a hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers. Righty to the plate. There's a strike.
1-1.
Rooker, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. The A's with a 2-run blast. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees.
Leave me alone, please. I've got a habit of doing my own thing. So if you wouldn't mind, I'm a recline. I'm my own king. I don't stress the profit. Don't flaunt it unless you got it. I'm never waiting for checks. I get direct deposit. Trying to trash talk before you throw dirt on my name.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 38. The southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Here is Aaron Judge.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. On to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And first offering is fouled off.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next offering is fouled back. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Oh, that hit him. Now the throw to first on the run. He's in there. Jazz Chisholm Jr. with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Man at first. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He's already homered here in this one. Over to first, and he's saved. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And there's a foul ball. The Yanks down by 4 here at the top of the 9th. That's to third. To second. There's one. The double play ends it right here.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win. They turned the hammer when they didn't have a lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And our final here today, 8-4. Oakland victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.